I'm Sana, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls Online in chronological order. Right, in the last episode, what did we do? We finished the Fighters Guild. We are now officially on good terms with both the mages and the Fighters Guild members. We are known, and thus are we more interested in what's coming next, which is the quest in Coldharbour, where we have to, as you can see on the right side here, find the Fighters Guild members, and also, of course, we have to find the Mages Guild members. But I felt like we don't really have a bond with these people. We don't really know who they are. So wrapping those quests up now raises the stakes a little bit more. So I think we're ready to continue on and go to Coldharbour. I purposely didn't load in. I didn't start the episode whilst already loaded in Coldharbour because I changed houses yet again. I frequently switch houses for some reason, and redecorating places takes an entire day basically. But I relocated my home back to Coldharbour, so I figured now that we need to go to Coldharbour, I might as well start this episode off by giving you a little bit of a house tour, I suppose, of what I did. As you can see, a lot of dungeons are grayed out because my ESO Plus once again has run out. Sad life. No dungeons for me, no DLC dungeons. That's fine though, that's fine. My house is here, the Coldharbour Surreal Estate. So why don't we go inside and I'll show you what I made of it. Alright, here we are. And yes, I also changed the look of my character. We are now no longer an icy Spriggan. I decided that I wanted to see a little bit of transmog. I sometimes forget that I play an Argonian, so every now and then I need to see a tail waggling. So I changed to, I don't know, it's something. It's icy, I suppose. I like it. It's a little bit of everything. I got this what is it? It's like a fennec. I think it's a fennec helm, like a little polar fox helmet. I got it with Endeavors, and I figured I'm just gonna make something that builds around this helmet, and I thought, well, this looks nice. Slapped on a skin that I got a long time ago, and that's what we're running with. I also got this staff, which is a cool, it's an icicle basically, and if you sheath it, it goes invisible, so you don't see it. You only see it if you unsheath it, and then it like gives us this cool icy effect. And I figured for an ice warden, this kind of matches. It goes really well. Alright, house tour. Okay, so when we load in, normally this house is as empty as it can be. Like, it's a giant slab of land with nothing in it. It is flat, it has nothing. So it might be a little bit more difficult to, unless you have previewed the house, you don't really know how it looks like by default. It's completely empty. Like, every one of these rocks and these shrubs and these mushrooms I have placed here myself to make it a little bit more vibrant and lush. I like my foliage, I like my trees, so I went a little ham on all these things. So let's go. First thing I have like this stained glass thing that's like over here, so a little bit of light shines through. I got some broken floaty glass bits. I got that from I think it's from the latest expansion, the Gold Road expansion. Like, you can get this as a reward from some drop from some group event thing. So let's see what else we have. I have my favorite companion. I gave him a little corner. Sharpest Knight is chilling in his own little little bit in my house. Got some music boxes over here. Some firewood. It's really cozy. I'm stuck. Help. Okay. One of my favorite mounts is displayed here. I know you can make them walk around your house. I figured I didn't really like it. I just like them when they're just standing still on display. That's good enough for me. We've got some pretty trees, some more mushrooms. a whole lot of things that are in here are all dug up. With the antiquity system, where you can scry and then dig up the antiquities, almost everything in here is dug up. I got all my assistants over here, the banker and the merchant, a deconstructor, someone to sell my stolen stuff to, and something to change my build if I want it. And another one of my mounts that I really like. And then in here I have a circle with all the crafting stations. I like my houses to be practical, so whenever I zone in, I immediately just want to see the crafting stations and the defenders, and that's about it. So all the slab of land, I really only use this little bit here. Like, this is my happy place. I have everything that I need in here. But if we do come over here through this little hidden gate, I have some more other crafting stations that have set pieces. So we got some Order's Wrath over here, Twiceborn Star, which is kind of funny. I don't know why I have his spark, don't question it, it's what it is. I don't know why I got Hunting's Rage either, but Order's Wrath is probably the most popular one and the one that I use the most. So here you can see how big the place really is and how empty it really is. Like, none of this, like, you just have to completely decorate it yourself. Like, there's absolutely nothing in here. And like I said, most of these big ornaments are all dug up from the antiquity system. These wells, these houses. There is a little bit here from achievements that I got from collecting and elsewhere, and some paintings. It's a whole bunch of memorabilia, basically, from what I've done in the game and what I've obtained. It's all empty though, there's absolutely nothing in here. Outside of the little circle with my crafting stations, I didn't really bother decorating the place. I got a few training dummies. I don't have the one for trials that give the buffs to you. So we can't properly parse and sim our damage, I guess. But for just practicing your rotation when you're like a little bit rusty or whatever, this is fine. They're all here. What else? I got more stuff dug up. Giant statues, because why not? I mean, my Moloch Ball statue is right here because this is his place after all, I suppose. So we got that. That's nice. It's a little tidbit of what's to come, I suppose, if we continue on with the story. This little bit is my trophy corner where I stored some of my busts and all the capacitated heads of all the stuff that I've done, all the dungeons that I've done. All these busts. They're all from, like, you know, challenge runs and doing them on veteran for the first time and whatnot. And it's just a little nice reminder of what I've done and how long I've been playing this game. It's kind of nice. My latest addition to this was, I believe, this little golden helmet boy over here. Wow, that zooming in really does it for you. Because I actually did a trial for the very first time. I have been playing this game for so long. I have so many hours in this game. I've been playing for years and years and years, but I never did a trial until very recently when I was doing the achievements for Gold Roads. There was an achievement where you had to get certain antiquities, and parts of those antiquities were locked behind certain things. Like, you would have one part dropping from a delve boss, one part dropping from a world boss, but there was also one part dropping from the final boss of a raid, from a trial. And I was like, well, shit, I don't do trials. I am extremely shy. I never have a group build. I always play solo, so all my builds are based around being hybrid and solo, and definitely not optimized for group play. And I kind of gave up on getting this achievement altogether. But then I figured, okay, well, they have introduced, of course, the group finder, right? They have this group finder, and you can look for trials. So I figured I will do it. Like, it was an older trial. It was one in Wardenfell. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was House of Fabrication. I think it was also fabrication that we had to do for the achievement. And I was like, well, it's a slightly older trial. Surely people blazed through that by now because power creep and whatnot. I saw one up. I signed up. It was an auto accept, so I didn't need to prove myself or link an achievement or whatever. I got World of Warcraft flashbacks where you weren't allowed to join a group unless you've linked a certain achievement first. Like, I'm sure those groups exist here as well, but the party that I joined didn't. It was an auto accept and nobody asked any questions. I zoned in, they absolutely blasted through the entire thing, and I guess I got lucky enough to get the antiquity bit at the end from the final boss on my first go, so I didn't have to redo it, which is really nice. And thus was that the end of my my very first trial that I ever did. Don't think I'll set foot in another trial anytime soon. I don't really see the appeal of it as someone who mostly plays solo. Like, I would queue up for the occasional dungeon, veteran dungeon. I would do my pledges. But other than that, I don't really play with other people. I really like the challenge of a solo run. I like to be completely on my own, not having to think or worry about anyone else, just me. So I don't really see the benefit from trials. Like, it's just not necessarily my type of content. So I did it for the achievement because I wanted a certain thing from Gold Road. And then I got it and I'm like, well, I guess I've done it now, and I'm happy that I did it, but probably not anytime soon. Anyway, that was the house. This bit is just so pretty, like, just coming in here and seeing all the bushes and the shrubs. Like, just imagine, just come to this house and preview it as it is completely empty, and then you probably appreciate how much stuff I placed in here to make it look a little bit less Coldharbour-y and a little bit more, I don't know what you would call this, but whimsical, I suppose. It's nice. I like it a lot. Well, that was my house tour. You have seen the house. I don't think I'll change anytime soon. This house is big enough. And I'm able to place everything inside here, what I want. Like, it has a much larger cap on furniture and stuff like that because it is such a large house. It's a lot easier to decorate it because, yeah, you don't reach the cap so easily. So I'm all for it. Alright, we are in Coldharbour after me yapping about my house for 15 minutes. But it was long over time. Like, I've been mentioning my houses every now and then. I have been relocating ever since I started recording this Let's Play. I think I've relocated at least 3 times. Every time I'm talking about my house and I never come around to show it. So it was about time that you kind of saw what I did to the houses. I don't think I'll change anytime soon. Like, it's the perfect size, it has exactly what I want, and you don't reach the cap of the furniture too easily, so it's kind of chill to decorate as well. Plus, I am not a fan of regular houses. I think they have way too many walls. I like it when it's a little bit more fantasy, non-conventional.
Oh, this is just terrible. What should I do? What should I do?
What should you do? Hello?
I can do this.
Yeah?
I really can. All I have to do is... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't do this. There is no way. Why did I ever think I could make it in the Fighters Guild?
What are you doing out here?
Trying to figure out my next move. I'm with the Fighters Guild. We were attacked by Daedra. They captured my companions, took them into that prison down there. I'm just a scout. I can't fight Daedra, but I bet you could.
I definitely can. How do you get into this prison?
There was a portal. The Daedra used it, but it disappeared. Near as I can figure, the only way in now is to jump down into the water. If you're brave enough to take the leap, look for Scordo. Big orc fellow. He always knows what to do.
Alright, I'll jump in and help the Fighters Guild.
What I wouldn't do to be in a nice, safe place. A tavern somewhere, maybe. Warm, pint of ale, some good company. Instead, I'm in Coldharbour. If Molag Bal's minions don't kill me, Skordo surely will.
Right. Anything else?
The Daedra called it the Tower of Lies. I scouted around, looking for stairs or even some sort of secret entrance, but no such luck. The water looks pretty deep, though. Should be as safe as a walk in the park.
Alright, and who's Skordo?
Skordo knows everything and he's tough as nails. Captains Ilram and Darak may be in charge, but Skordo keeps our unit running smoothly. I suggest you talk to him before you do anything else down there.
Alright. No further questions. So in Coldharbour things work a little bit differently. I would usually, of course, as you've seen me do, skip side quests always. But in Coldharbour, stuff unlocks as you progress, and the only way to progress is by basically doing all the side quests. They all are connected with the main objective, so you can't really lose your way or stray too far off the main road, so to say. Everything is connected and everything is worthwhile doing. I mean, all the side quests in the game are always worthwhile doing, but I would say in Coldharbour they all bear some significance, and you kind of have to if you want to continue on with the main story in here. So we will do all the side quests that I at least know are of importance, and I think that's legit all of them. Right now though, I'm being asked to jump into the water, so let me just kinda just do this, and that's the water. Whee! Ah, made it. Oh, there's the sky shirt. Hold. Gotta get my sky shirt. Whilst swimming, look at that. Okay, got it. Let's find Skordo, which is here. Hi, Skordo.
Did you really just leap down into this slime pit?
Yes.
You're either remarkably brave or really stupid. My guess, a little of both.
Definitely a little bit of both. But, what's his name? Gwiller? Okay. Gwiller sent me to help.
Of course he did, the skinny weakling. If
Okay.
it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Ooh.
A Dremora mage runs the place. Clouds minds, breaks wills. I can't get my soldiers organized.
Alright, how can I help?
Oh, the fat bastard Ogrims dragged away my friends. We joined the guild together. It ain't right them getting tortured by Ogrims. You rescue Sinfrey, Borgath, and Vikord. I'll find Overseer Aruz, and then you and me can deal with him permanently.
Okay. Do I have more questions?
Of course you do. Just make it quick.
Are all these prisoners from the Fighters Guild?
What do I look like? The social committee?
Okay.
There's a bunch of prisoners down here from all over the place. There's even a Dremora. Probably pissed off Molag Bal. But I don't really know, and I don't really care.
That basically sums up my my vibe as well. Don't really know, don't really care. I've been told to Unga Bunga, I shall Unga Bunga. Where do we go? I mean, I see Ogrims here. I doubt these are the ones that we need. Okay, how do we play this class again? I have to say, I made a new character when Gold Road came out. I made a new Arcanist to level whilst in Gold Road, and I've been having so much fun. I have literally only been playing Arcanist.
The only way out of my tower.
So having to go back to a Warden kind of feels a bit weird. I'm also not going to loot because I don't have ESO Plus, and it's just going to clutter up my inventory. And I'm just going to be sad that I have to throw everything
Skordo
out.
set up a rendezvous point in the north part of the pit. I'll see you there.
Sure. So, unfortunately, I shall not loot.
Damn, she didn't make it. Find your answer.
Okay.
And know that the court will avenge you.
Lots of ice, lots of ice. I should probably summon my jellyfish. Jelly. There we go. It's also been a while since I actually played ESO, because as the time of recording, it's the 14th of July, and Gold Road came out
Skordo sent you, didn't
in
he?
the Elder Scrolls Online, so I
Thank
have been an
Papa.
absolute degenerate and
Let me just grab a weapon.
just playing that. I made the new Arcanist, and I was just playing the Arcanist. Then Final Fantasy 14
Did Dalek really try to open
had their expansion Dawn Trails, so I'm still knees deep into that one actually. I got a few jobs level to 100, but also been having lots of late nights just playing that on my own. And then a few days ago, Last Epoch also released a new season or a new league or whatever, your cycle I think they call it, a new cycle. So I have been playing that one a lot as well right now. Like I was just playing it before I started recording this one. And I can't seem to pull myself away from any of the other games that I play for myself, but I do have to record, otherwise there will be no videos. I'm now realizing
Toil for me,
that I have a double roadmap. let me fix that. Which one? I think we delete or we don't do photon. There you go. Alright. So that looks better. But yes, I have been like an absolute degenerate. I've been playing so many games and not really recording anything for ESO. There's also a lot of construction work going outside because they're fixing the roof of our apartment complex. So there has been so much noise going on during the day that I can't really record. Right now you can see by the time it's 8:34 p.m. like it's in the evening. I never record in the evening, but I needed to find some time, and today was that time.
I find your antics to be quite enticing, little mortal.
You look familiar, Loranth. I mean, I've seen Loranth many times. I'm not sure if our character has already seen Loranth in our story so far. I mean, definitely if you played the other expansions, you'll see her.
Really? Most mortals look alike to me. Plus, there's that smell.
Excuse me?
The odor of warm blood and quiet desperation. Mildly unpleasant, if you don't mind me saying so. Ah, wait a moment. I do remember you.
Oh, okay, so we do... Okay. You were imprisoned last time too. I helped you. I did? When did we do this? I lost track of
I
this.
assure you, contrary to the way this looks, imprisonment is not my usual situation. But before you get any ideas in that mortal little head of yours, I do not need your help this time.
Okay, I'm not sure why we should be sharing what we're doing in here, so why are you in this place?
The mortal continues to speak to me. What does it want, I wonder?
I don't know.
Perhaps if I ignored it, will just go away.
Oh, we have to... Oh, okay, so I
assure
have
you,
to say this.
How fortunate for you. I shall enjoy observing how you go about accomplishing that particular miracle.
Right. Okay, that was good stuff. Right, where do we go? I need to rescue some other person, but I think we're too late. Yeah, obviously hasn't been dead very long. Okay, so he recently died, unfortunately. Oh, hi. I didn't know you wanted my attention. Got a death wish. That's fine. Boom. It feels so weird not to loot these things, but I really cannot be arsed to clean up my inventory like every few minutes. I love picking up all the stuff, but oh well, not subbed. No ESO plus, no crafting bag. Sad life.
How did it go? Are my companions safe?
Borka didn't make it, but I set Sinfei and Vickard free.
Damn. Borgath was a good soldier and a good friend. Thanks for helping the others, though. I've been watching for Overseer Oruz, but he hasn't come out of his chambers yet. We need to get his key.
Why do we need the key?
The key opens the passage to the next level. That's where they took Captain Isleram and Captain Arak. If there's a way out of this Ogrim dung pit, it's up there. Once you get the key, you need to head upstairs and find Captain Isleram.
Okay, let's go. You and me, Scordo. Let's go.
Hey, Oruz! I owe you one! For Borgath!
For Borgath. Alright. let's do some things. Debuff. Let the bear do the talking. That's right,
Grab the
and
key.
level up.
It's in that chest over there. I'll go back and check on the
Okay,
others. Meet me
just
by the passage
let me
door.
empower myself first, Squirtle. Patience. We go in all Magicka. Commit. Confirm. Right, let's get the key. Locate the liar's passage. It feels so terrible to leave it, but it would feel even worse to just sell something good. If I do loot it. Okay. Let's see.
I should not have did this. Really, I should.
Okay. People mumbling to themselves. That's okay. Where
Not
do
fear.
I go?
Your beating shall commence shortly.
You're beating. No, no, no. Oh no, I'm lost. Let's hide this chat as well. Don't need. Help? Where do I go? Why isn't this construction like actually working? How can I get up here? Is it here? Can I walk up from here? Is it in here? No, but we're close. There it is. Found it. All by myself. Okay. No, more baddies. And more baddies. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Oh, there's two. Hello. Okay. So many enemies. Jeez. Go, bear, go. Wow, look at that. Look at the damage. Said it before, I'll say it again. The bear is the true main character of this playthrough. It's not me, it's all the bear. Okay. And Laurent, hello.
Ah, mortal. You are a curious creature.
What are you doing up here?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you, little mortal? Needless to say, it amuses me to bide my time here and observe your plight. No need to concern yourself about my safety, though, for the lesser Daedra will not harm me.
Okay. Why do you care what happens?
Even if I cared to explain myself to you, I doubt that you would understand. The politics of Oblivion are much too convoluted for your primitive mortal mind to comprehend.
She's calling me dumb, isn't she? Oh, that's not very nice. Can you help me free the Fighters Guild? Make yourself useful while you're here.
I will not hinder you, dear mortal. Consider that to be help enough for now.
Wow.
Know this, however. The exit from this place is currently unavailable. I suspect you will rectify that in the very near future.
Do you know where the Fighters Guild captains are?
Oh, yes. Watching them has been very entertaining. They struggle in a web they cannot see, and it makes me laugh. You mortals. So easy to manipulate and so much fun to play with.
So you're the one behind all this?
No, little mortal, I am neither your jailer nor your tormentor. I am merely a disinterested observer who finds some tiny enjoyment in your predicament.
Okay, well, glad that that we could be of service. Let's continue on. There you are. Hello.
Spies. There are spies everywhere, and assassins.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Hi. Scorda sent me to find you.
Scordo, he could be one of Oroc's assassins.
Oh, okay.
You could be one of her spies.
Okay.
Never trust an orc or a spy. Blessed Lecky, I just don't know who or what to believe anymore. This place is getting to me. To all of us.
I think you're a little bit delusional, but sure, I'm not a spy, I'm trying to help.
That's what any competent spy
Oh
would say.
my word.
Wouldn't
Kidding.
hurt to prove you're not an illusion or a spy. Tell you what, my sword is back there with the Ogrims that attacked us. You get my sword for me and we'll talk. Meet me near Oroc's camp.
Okay. Do we have questions?
This place, it does things to your mind. Oroc's gone mad. Says I killed her second in command. She attacked us and ran off. Now she has her own camp to the west, and she keeps sending spies and assassins to kill me.
Have you talked to Arak?
Before this place made her crazy, Uruk was a good friend. Now, I need to get Uruk back on board, or get her out of the way. Then I can get everyone out of here. I'll head over and talk to her again.
Sure. Okay, you do that. I will grab your sword, if I can find it. It says below. Can I ignore the Ogrim that's like standing up there? Or there? Find the sword. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Oh no, you brought a friend. Can't stay for dinner. Okay. Grabbing the sword. I see a lore book, but I can't get there right now, I think. It's somewhere completely else. The urge to grab a lore book, but I can't reach it right now. All in time, all in time. Be still, my lore book collecting heart. Sure, let's jump. I don't need to kill the Watcher, do I? We can just avoid it. Where did this person get her camp? It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Okay. Alright, alright. Gotcha. Oh, so fast. Zoomy. I would probably get absolutely dizzy if my character was this fast. I would get probably motion sick if my character was this zoomy and this fast. Okay. I killed the Watcher. Nobody asked me to, but I did it anyway. Is this the camp? Okay. Looking good.
I guess you weren't an illusion after all.
Told you.
Scordo also vouched for your existence. He doesn't vouch for anything, so you must have really impressed him.
And I got your sword.
I almost expected you to stab me with it.
Dude, come
Not
on.
hand it to me. Hard to trust anything in this place. But as you can see, we have a situation developing here. Uruk can barely refrain from attacking us. We need to fix this now.
Any suggestions?
Uruk says she can't stop the voices without her helmet. She said the eyes have it. I think she means the Watchers. Maybe the helmet will calm her down.
Okay, then I'll find the helmet.
Thank you for doing this. Sinfei wanted to retrieve it herself. But to be honest, we're not at our best right now. None of us could survive a battle with a Watcher.
Right. I just killed the Watcher, like, just around the corner. So, you know. Grab a helmet. Sure, I'll do that. But this looks like a nice stopping point because this episode has been going on for a while. That's partially my fault because I've been blabbing about my house for 15 minutes. And I do want to keep these episodes somewhat around half an hour long. So I'm just gonna end this here and we'll continue this quest line in the next episode. So for now, I want to thank you all so much for watching. There's a link in the description below if you want about the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!